Hello everyone, welcome to Cosmos and Spread. My name is Michelle Rogers, also known as the Paranormal Experiencer. Today I'm going to be giving a review for one of the original versions of the Rider-Waite tarot deck. Now, I did receive these through Amazon Prime, and of course they did arrive within 2 days. Now, here's the thing. I have been using this tarot deck for approximately 1 year now. I do not put them back in the box. The box was actually made pretty flimsy. It's not very thick at all, and so that's why I actually did not put them back in the box to do this reading, because I do feel like it's going to rip soon. Okay, so I leave my cards sitting out. But for the purposes of this video, the box reminds me of the old poker playing cards boxes. So just to give you an idea there, I do know that now they do have different versions, newer updated versions of the Rider-Waite tarot deck, and they have some really cool designs on the outside. They have some that looks holographic and just different things, but some of them actually do come in like a tin box or a much sturdier box if you're a person that likes to keep your cards in a box or take them with you when you travel. Now, it did come with a booklet, okay? It's a very small booklet. It's not very in-depth. Basically, it goes into the history of the Rider-Waite tarot cards, and it gives you just a very short, brief summary of the cards, okay? So it doesn't really go in-depth like you would think a regular book would that comes along with cards. However, now, at one point, I had planned to study the cards, and I did buy, it's called Galaxy Tarot. There's an app, Galaxy Tarot. But you do have to pay for that app. I believe it was $4.99 for a year or something like that. It wasn't that much. And it does go into extreme detail. Now, I only studied the Fool and the Magician card, and when it got to that point, honestly, I realized that I was using my intuition and numerology, and learning the meanings, the book meanings, was not for me. However, the option is there, and there may be some other ways that I'm not aware of that you can order the book. But anyways, I'm going to go on with the cards. The cards, I really like the cards themselves, okay? They don't really, it's not a matte finish, but they're not overly slick either. So it makes it very easy to hold on to them, and that's something very important to me. See how easy they are to shuffle? They're very flexible. And, of course, like I said, I've had these approximately a year, and they were more stiff when they arrived to begin with. But, still yet, even pulling them straight out of the box, I was able to begin shuffling easily with these, okay? And shuffling this way, they don't slide everywhere. I really like that they don't just fall out everywhere, I like to wait for Spirit to flip my cards out, and I have some other decks that are very slick, and a lot of times when I'm shuffling, here they go, and it's not Spirit saying that this is for the reading, it's just because the cards are so slick. So I really, really love the finish of these cards and the flexibility of them. They're very well made. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and begin showing you what each card looks like if you've never seen them before, to give you some idea. This is a full deck of 78 cards. You have the major and the minor arcana. Now, as far as the pictures, I love the symbology on these. If you are a person that has had a lot of dream visions or visions while you're awake and you see a lot of symbols and you've had to learn to interpret those symbols, you will be able to use that in these cards as well, okay? So I really like that fact, because the cards are full of symbolization. And also, each card is numbered, okay? Even the major arcana. So if you are like me and you're also using the numerology along with your intuition and the symbolization, then it will make reading these cards very easy. Now, as far as how the cards look, they're honestly not my cup of tea. I like very loving, happy cards full of my idea of beauty, but I do have a deep appreciation for these cards, and I would have to give a 5-star for these cards. Definitely recommend them. These are a very good deck as a starter deck as well. If, like I said, you are not a person that would need to know the exact book meanings, okay? If you could go by symbolization, if you can go by colors, and if you can use numerology, these cards will be a great starter deck for you. But I have to tell you, the Galaxy app that I had bought, it is very detailed, okay? So let's say you're new at learning tarot. The Galaxy app shows these same pictures from Rider-Waite, okay? But it also explains to you what the numbers mean in numerology. It explains to you what the symbols mean, the colors, what zodiac signs go with each card. You name it, just about, it's on that app. It's very much worth buying if you are needing to learn everything from scratch, okay? And see, to be honest with you, for me, it was pretty difficult trying to learn just those two cards, the Fool and the Magician. It was very difficult, and I realized, I was like, wow, I'm never going to learn all these cards, the upright and the reverse. How am I going to do all this? And then Spirit made it clear to me, though, that, hey, you don't need to. Use your intuition. You already know, because I've had dream visions and day visions. Dream visions all my life, as far back as I can remember. But I've had day visions since, when I started getting older, as well. So, and lots of symbology, lots of symbols and geometry, things that I've had to learn to decode the meaning so that I could tell people what the visions mean, you see. So a lot of that is, like I said, they're in these cards. So I quickly realized that the Galaxy app, I just honestly did not need it, because I'm used to having to know what colors mean and symbols and, even animals and insects, you name it. But it is really good that, there's some times that, well, I'll just put it this way. Sometimes I feel like, okay, I have been shown all the symbols and all the colors that I'm going to be shown, and I've got it down pat now. And right when I think that is when I am shown differently. Here comes a new symbol, okay, or a new something, okay, for me to have to research and find out about. So in cases like that, then the Galaxy app will help me. So it's kind of just, we each use our gifts differently in our own unique way. So it's just kind of taking and leaving. Take what you need and leave the rest. Do it your own unique way. And that's well good enough. We are getting closer, my friends. So again, I do absolutely recommend these. And honestly, just because the box is not very durable, there's no reason for me myself to give it a negative review. Because I leave my cards out all the time, all of them anyways, so that doesn't bother me at all. And I have my own carrying tin that I take my cards with me if I need to, instead of their original boxes anyways. Okay, that's everything for Rider-Waite. May you have an extremely blessed and happy day, my friends. Bye-bye.